From the front lawn of City Hall in Friendswood. This is our 120th annual 4th of July celebration. This year's celebration and theme is We the People. Our parade is going to begin with our Grand Marshal, Judge Jim Woltz, followed by more than 100 entries from across the state. It will begin down at Heritage Drive and conclude down at Stevenson Park. We will have over 100 entries. Stevenson Park, we will have rides, games, food, live entertainment, and that will go on until about 3:30. Right now we have coming up is our Chief of Police, Bob Wieners. Our Chief of Police is followed by our 4th degree Knights of Columbus. They are members of the 4th degree is also referred to as the Patriotic Degree of Order. Thank you, Knights. Everybody give our Knights a round of applause. Followed by the Knights of Columbus, we have our Grand Marshal, Judge Jim Woltz. He has served as Justice of the Peace, Precinct 8, for 29 years. Jim was appointed to the Justice of the Peace in 1985 and served honorably in that position until he retired in 2014. He was elected to this position 7 times, never having an opponent. Jim also serves as the City of Friendswood Municipal Court Judge, and he's held that position for 31 years. Jim currently has a law practice here in Friendswood and has been practicing since 1979. He served as many civic other duties as the President of Friendswood Chamber of Commerce and the Rotary Club. He's joined with his 2 pride and joys, Davis and Grant, his 2 grandchildren. Following our Grand Marshal, we have our Mayor, Kevin Holland. And our Mayor Pro Tem, Jim Hill. Council Member Billy Enox, followed by Council Member Steve Rocky. Council Member Pat McGinnis. Council Member Carl Gustafson. Congressman Randy Weber. Now we have Friendswood's own Senator Larry Taylor. Larry started his political career right here in Friendswood as the Friendswood Chamber of Commerce president. Next we have State Representative Greg Bonin. And our Galveston County Tax Assessor Collector, Cheryl Johnson. Justice of the Peace, Precinct 4, Honorable Kathleen McCumber. And our Precinct 4 Constable, Jerry Fisher. We have Keep Friendswood Beautiful, Figgy. In June, Keep Friendswood Beautiful, along with the member of the Parks and Rec Committee in Fort Worth, received the Governor's Community Achievement Award. We have our Chick-fil-A. We have our Friendswood Chamber of Commerce win this SUV. We have a drawing tonight. Along the parade route, you can buy your tickets for $10. It will be given away tonight. Our Friendswood Public Library. We the people, in order to form a more perfect library, since the library is under construction. The library, they're all about the books. We have our Cub Scout Pack 442. Join the adventure of scouting. Learn to help your community. Learn skills that will last a lifetime. Become a great citizen. Thanks, Pack 442. Don't forget, immediately following the parade, join us in Stevenson Park where we'll have rides, games, food, and live entertainment. It will be fun for the entire family. Festivities will go on in the park until 3:30 this afternoon. Next up, we have our AA Gymnastics and Dance Training Center. They are located 2 blocks behind the Friendswood Library. They have produced 8 state championships this year, the best training program around. Great job, AA Gymnastics. Here comes our Friendswood High School cheerleaders. Coming behind our Friendswood High School varsity cheerleaders, of course, we have our Friendswood High School varsity football team. Coming up behind our Friendswood varsity football team, we have our Friendswood High School Marty Mustang Band. Next, we have our Friendswood High School Wranglerettes. The pride and joy of Friendswood High School. The Wranglerettes are under the direction of Alyssa Falcon and Assistant Director Kelsey Jones. The Wranglerettes are 2015 state champions with 17-time national championships. This past year, the Wranglerettes were featured on the Today Show and participated in the 88th Macy Day's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Wranglerettes would like to thank the community for their support and are looking forward to what this year brings them. Our Friendswood High School Wranglerettes, thank you very much. Next, we have Nick and Anna Gardner. They have a 1930 Ford Model A Roadster built by Rollin Gardner. We have our Lighthouse Charity team. With Scott Gordon on our Segway. Give a big thank you to the Lighthouse Charity team, helps people in need in time of disaster. Thank you, Lighthouse. Friendswood Volunteer Fire Department. The Volunteer Fire Department is proud to show off several new units today that were put in service this past year. Ambulance 48, Engine 23, Fire Duty Officer Unit 2199, Squad 21, and Utility 211 are much needed replacement units due to your generous donations to help fund them. These vehicles were not paid for with the city tax money. Vehicles and equipment purchased for the Friendswood Volunteer Fire Department are paid for by the citizens of Friendswood through tax-deductible donations on your water bill each month. Please ask your friends and neighbors to make sure the water bill donation, they include that on their water bill as well. The Friendswood Volunteer Fire Department is staffed by highly trained professional men and women who are your fellow residents. They are neighbors helping neighbors. They are your fire department and EMS service, and we thank you for their support. Thank you, Friendswood Fire. Next, we have Texan Bank. Texan Bank is located near the corner of 518 and 528. It's Friendswood only locally owned, locally managed bank. Texan Bank knows Friendswood. Thank you, Texan Bank. Next, we have Bay Area Regional Medical Center, where medicine meets technologies, where patients meet healing. Galveston County Community Emergency Response Team. CERT educates citizens about disaster preparedness for hazards that impact our area and trains in basic disaster response skills such as fire safety, search and rescue, and team organization and disaster medical operations. We have Guerrera's House of Warriors. Guerrera's House of Warriors trains warriors in the art of jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, and elite cross training. All shapes, sizes, ages, and fitness levels. All instruction is passed down from former 5-time MMA world champion Adam Guerrera, located at 206 East House Street in Alvin. We have Special Friends coming up. Special Friends is a United Way sponsored program that provides recreation, social, and educative services for individuals with cognitive and physical impairments. They are supported by our Mary Queen Catholic Church. We have America's Girl and Gent Pageant System. Introducing America's Girl and American Gent 2015, Texas State and National Royalty. America's Girl and Gent Pageants are a family-oriented, age-appropriate, and national pageant system. Our Queen and Kings make appearances all over the state to perform community services that make a difference in their communities. Next, we have Christian Brothers Automotive in Friendswood. Christian Brothers is owned and operated by Friendswood locals Derek and Tamara Phillips. Driving our 1925 chemical fire truck on Ford Model T chassis used in Xenia, Illinois from 1926 to 1950 is Terry Parker. And we have Lisa Camp, our Chief of EMS. Make sure as you go throughout your day today, you thank your fire and EMS. They are volunteer organizations. They're paid solely off of your donations. They are not paid for by our tax dollars. Our fire and EMS is definitely citizens helping citizens. Don't forget, directly after this parade, we will conclude at Stevenson Park. There will be fun and festivities down there, music, fun, and games for the whole family. Those festivities will go on until 3:30 this afternoon. With the end of our fire and EMS, we have our Assistant Fire Chief, Mike Jankowski. Next, we have our Space City Corvette Club. The Space City Corvette Club is a nonprofit organization raising money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and Texas Equestrian. Happy 4th of July. Let's hear those engines, Corvettes. Don't forget to join us this evening at 7:30 at Centennial Park. We'll be headline our 80s cover band, the Spasmatics. We'll also have a fantastic fireworks display synchronized with patriotic music, and that will begin approximately 9:20 p.m. Year after year, Friendswood is said to have one of the best fireworks shows in the area. There is no public parking at Centennial Park. They will have free shuttle buses running from Friendswood High School and Brookside Intermediate. Those free shuttle buses will run from 6:30 tonight till 8:45 tonight and then take you back home after the fireworks show. We had some very nice patriotic Corvettes coming through here today. Thank you, Corvette Club. Next we have coming up our Bluebonnet Military Motor Pool. We have 12 vintage military Jeeps, trucks, and trailers. Former Pearland Fire Chief and Fire Marshal serves as the club president and has been in that position since 1995. As you're hearing the patriotic music from our Bluebonnet tractor or motor pool, you'll hear that same music going to our fireworks tonight at 9:20 out at Centennial Park. Make sure to join us out at Centennial Park for our fireworks and music. For those of you in front of City Hall, you can thank Kim Ramirez. Without her, hardly any of these festivities would go on. Next, we have our Bluebonnet Antique Tractor Club. 12 vintage farm tractors, 3 farm wagons. BAJC formed in 2005 by former Pearland Fire Chief and Fire Marshal. Club has over 100 members. Thank you, Bluebonnet Military Motor Pool. I'd like to make sure that we thank our sponsors this year. We have several sponsors that help make this program, this day go on. We have Chick-fil-A, Remax, City of Friendswood Parks and Recreation Committee, Terry Vaughn RV, Boom 92 Classic Hip Hop, Larry's Florist, Lighthouse Charity Cooking Team, Associated Credit Union, Sunbelt Rentals, Bearcom Wireless Worldwide, Memorial Harmon Urgent Care, CL Davis and Company, Lansdowne Moody, Sunbelt Rental, InGraphics, and UV Country. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. All of our parade participants and all of our parade watchers will meet down at Stevenson Park at the conclusion of the parade. We will have fun and festivities going on until 3:30 this afternoon. Don't miss it. Make sure to come out. There'll be games and fun for the kids. Those fun and festivities will go on until 3:30 this afternoon in Stevenson Park. We have our Houston area flat fender Jeep Club, 5 vintage civilian Jeeps and trucks, all restored. The club was formed by President Jamie Powers and Vice President Larry Steed. Make sure to join us this evening at Centennial Park starting at 7:30. We will have our 80s cover band, the Spasmatics, performing for us tonight. And then we'll have a fireworks with theme to patriotic music starting about 9:20 tonight. This is our Houston area flat fender Jeep Club. We have more of our Friendswood Fire Department coming through. This is our Forest Bend Fire Department, located right inside our Forest Bend subdivision. Again, all of our firemen are volunteers. They're all from our community, serving our community. Behind our own fire department, we have the fire chief from League City joining us today. Hey, and it's our own Jeff Smith. We have the Girl Scout Troop 143035. This is a Girl Scout Daisy Troop. Okay, they get points for that. Next we have Tracy Bastista, American is a family-owned car that is always patriotic to honor its American heroes. That is a blinged-out car. Wow. We have the DAR, the Daughters of American Revolution, Captain Gilbreth Falls, Absalom Hooper, chapter president, the chapter of Friendswood. We have Carnes Parade Crew. They love parades. They have an antique fire truck pulling restored circus canopy.
You can't hear that. That's Carnes, our motto. We'll get more next time. Back quick.
Next we have Lee Wilson with their decorated 4th of July Jeep. We have the Walt family in their Ford. And we have the Walt family 57 Thunderbird. Followed along with the Walt family 1955 Chevy Bel Air. We have Kid City Friendswood. We have our San Jacinto Corvette Club. The San Jacinto Corvette Club was founded in 1957 and it is the oldest Corvette club in Texas. It's the third oldest Corvette club in the world. Next, we have coming up our Boy Scout Pack 445. Our Boy Scout Pack 445 is sponsored by the Friends Church in Friendswood. Next we have coming up is Best Shot Range. They have youth camps this summer to learn how to shoot. Friendswood's best indoor pistol and rifle range. In our vehicle we have Matt and Susie Fleming, the owners of Best Shot Range. Make sure to join them for 2351. We have Trinity Oaks of Pearland. Trinity Oaks is a faith-based senior living community located in Pearland. They provide meals, housekeeping, activities, and fun trips. There's no place like home at Trinity Oaks. Stratus Industries, they have a 1923 T-Bucket owned by a sailor and a Marine, Nick Stratus Sr. and Nick Stratus Jr. with Stratus Industries. James W. Tooley, Allstate. He is serving all of the needs for auto, home, life, and retirement. Trail Life Troop, Texas 3211. Trail Life Troop 3211 is a Christ-centered adventure program to help young men mature into strong men of faith. It is sponsored by Oak Creek Bible Church in League City. We also have the Formula Racing Center. Manor Maintenance Incorporated. Manor Maintenance keeps Friendswood beautiful, and the Friendswood Historical Society. The Keep Friendswood Beautiful helps with our parks, keeping and replanting all of the flowers that you see around town. A lot of that's done by our city volunteers. We have Jeff Buke, the 1963 Chevy Impala. Brett Davis. They have a pickup truck decorated in the 4th of July theme. The International Junior Miss National Queen of America, the International Junior Miss Gulf Shores 2015 Caitlin Moffitt, and National Queen of America Junior Teen Kayla Black. We have the Lunar Rendezvous Festival. The Lunar Rendezvous Festival celebrates lunar landing. The festival raises money for many philanthropic adventures in the Clear Lake area. Girl Scout Troop 26028. They are a Brownie troop located here inside Friendswood. MOAA for the Houston area. It's the Military Officers Association of America, the Houston area chapter. We have Mark McCann, 1928 Ford Model A Roadster. We have John and Tracy Shields. They have a 1964 Chrysler New Yorker in its original unrestored condition. It has been in their family for over 50 years. Our Forest of Friendswood Homeowners Association. The Forest of Friendswood is a great place to live. Dr. Curtis E. Larson, driving Mia, a 1993 Mazda Miata. Kurt Larson is escorting Amy Johnson, a princess of North Dakota. Lux Vacations. They specialize in cruises and all-inclusive resorts. They are sponsored by the Hard Rock Hotels, all-inclusive brands. Bricks for Kids Clear Lake. Through after-school programs, in-school field trips, and camps, Bricks for Kids students experience hands-on engineering fundamentals as they build motorized models. Bricks for Kids provides a curriculum that introduces children to engineering, architecture, and specific principles, while important skills such as sequencing, following step-by-step directions, and spatial relations are developed. We have Judge Michelle Slaughter. Re-elect Judge Michelle Slaughter in the 2016 March Republican primary. Michael Gowdy. We have Joseph Brantley, the 1951 American LaFrance fire truck. Charlie Hyatt, 2015 Mustang GT, 500 horsepower on 20-inch AMR wheels. It's the 50th anniversary of the Mustang. Andrew Treese, he has a 1917 Ford Model T Roadster pickup. Silver Lake Driving School. Silver Lake Driving School is at 5402 Broadway in Pearland. They are 3 blocks west of State Highway 35 and the railroad, and the Dollar Tree Shopping Center. New teen classes weekly, adult classes once a month. Valen CPAC, this truck was a build for veterans, police, and firefighter, anyone who stands for this country. McRee Ford. This is Kimberly Weisner. Next, we have our first set of horses. We have our Rockin' Riders. The Rockin' Riders are a group of get-her-done equestrians from in and around the Houston area, from novice riders to trainers and minis to drafts. We meet online and off to share the love for all things Following our horses, we have our 4th of July Steering Committee Chairman. We have Tony Scarpa, and we have our Parks and Rec Director, James Toney. Without these two gentlemen, this parade and this day would not happen. Behind them, we have our 4th of July Steering Committee. They work 11 months out of the year to put this one-day event on. Everybody give a big thanks and a round of applause to everybody involved in putting on this day for you. This concludes our parade. We do thank you for coming out. Please join us at Stevenson Park. We are going to have fun festivities and games until 3:30 this afternoon. Please come out. We'll have lots of fun, lots of music. We'll give some awards out for the parade. Make sure to join us, Stevenson Park, starting now. Our evening program will begin at 7:30 tonight at Centennial Park. We will have our headline band, the Spasmatics. They are an 80s cover band. Starting about 9:20, we will have fireworks from Centennial Park. There is no public parking in Centennial Park. You will be able to catch the shuttle buses from Friendswood High School or Brookside Intermediate. Both of those places, the buses will start running at 6:30 p.m. and run till 8:45 p.m. Please make sure to join us right now in Stevenson Park and tonight at Centennial Park. Happy